Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. Warm this thing up, though. Hey, listen. You know what time it is. You know who you are with. You know who you rocking with. It's your boy, Philly Notion. Hey, and the livest content creators in their divisions. Y'all already know how we getting down. So y'all already know. Hey, listen. If you new to this ride, you know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Again, make sure you go hit that subscribe and activate that notification bell. Hey, gang, y'all already know, just so you live with all the Notion vibes. Hey, how could I forget? We got guests in the house, gang. Y'all already know this. Let me check this phone real quick. Hold on. I ain't even going to mention the belt because I'm sure, hey, listen. Hey, you already know where it's at. Washington's borrowing it right now. But it's all good, though, because ring, check. Hey, listen. Hey, don't even start with the cap. Y'all know who represented the NFC East. So let's go ahead and put the respect where it need to be at. Hey, but nah, gang, y'all know what it is. We about to have some fun today, gang. All these content creators up here, I'm going to tell y'all right now, got nothing but respect for them. This is who I tune into when I need to get my dose of what's going on in the division. Y'all know I'm a troll for the culture, but y'all know what it is. But, hey, go and check my boys out. Hey, the links is in the descriptions. So y'all make sure y'all go sub my boys up. But, hey, let them know where to find you at, J-Tech.
Yeah, it's only right I go first since we talking rings, huh? Are we talking rings? Are we talking rings? Yeah, what's up, man? It's boy J-Tuck, man. Hit me up on Twitter, man. I appreciate you, Philly Notion, for bringing me on. You know it's all love, man. J-Tuck151 on Twitter, as you see right there clearly. And hit me up on my YouTube channel, Cowboys Fans Only. Even if you're not a Cowboys fan, just come through, man. It's all love, man. We just sit back, talk this NFL content, man. Keep this thing moving, man. It's all peace and love, but we going to get to it, man. What's going on, everybody?
Not much laid back. You feel me?
Yes,
just chilling. I guess I'm up next, right? What I do, you know, Washington Nation, you know, this is what we do. We up in this joint, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go ahead and do it big, do it simple. You know, I've been doing Washington content for at least 3 years now, 3 years at least. So I've been grinding my way just a little bit. So I've been neutral about it. So I'm doing good though. I'm doing good. So how y'all doing? You feel me? And I just want to say thank you, Philly, for letting me join on. You feel me?
You already know it, brother. Hey, listen, real quick, because I already know, man, 3 years in, bro. Hey, listen, I got to salute y'all for this year. But y'all been sorry for the past 3 years.
We gonna do our thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, listen. Hey, appreciate you, my guy, for even jumping on this thing. You already know it.
No doubt.
My guy, Pest.
So,
hey, you already know.
I look around, right? And I see a couple of new faces in this house that I moved in to without asking permission. I see a couple of new faces, but I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat. And y'all already know that when PTA Sports is in a building, it's lit, okay? Y'all already know that I'm not scared of a single one of you, and I'm always ready for the smoke. Y'all don't need me to tell you where to find me because I'm everywhere. So let's get into this thing, gentlemen.
You already know, fellas. Hey, listen. First and foremost, you know, it's been a little bit since I last seen my fellas. And, you know, hey, we already know. We know what my team went on the exit with. But I need to know, you know, because there was a lot of stuff that was involved with it. But honest opinion, fellas, we'll start with the circle. You know what I'm saying? J-Tuck, I need to know from you first, fella. Listen, how did you feel after the Eagles tanked on national television, brother?
Here's the thing, man. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming anyways because y'all was going to do anything in y'all power to keep the Dallas Cowboys from making the playoffs. So even though we lost that last game, it wouldn't have mattered. But the way I feel about it, man, is that y'all let the team ride and play that far into the game, and then y'all pulled them. It was so obvious. If you was going to tank, man, you should have came out and tanked from the jump. It would have been a lot easier to try and explain it. But it was so obvious, and Jalen Hurts was actually rolling that game, about to get things on track, and y'all just said, nah, man, let's get these draft picks. So it is what it is. It's a very Philadelphia Eagles type thing to do, but Doug Peterson, it cost him his job, man. So was it even worth it? So,
yeah.
Hey, what you got to say, Big Simple? I'm curious. Let me know how you felt about the national tank that we didn't do. Let me hear something negative.
Let's hear this.
It was a free Philly, a free Philly cheese steak sandwich. So I would love to take that. I would love to take that every time. That's for anybody that's in this chat right now, or anybody that's football fans overall. They would take that. They would take that. So I'd take it anyway. Even though our quarterback was limping out there, it was man. My man was limping, bro. So that's why we had to start Heineken. You know what I'm saying, my man out there. So he was doing this thing.
Hey,
I know Giants fans feeling it though. I know Giants fans feeling it though. You know
something, man. You know something, man. As I sit here amongst my new members of my family, right? As I sit here amongst the new members of my family, and I hear y'all talking about this whole tank situation as if it wasn't the most disgusting, low-down, dirty thing anybody could ever do on the planet. All right, talking about a free cheesesteak, talking about whatever they have to do to get them stinking, nasty, dirty, filthy, disgusting Dallas Cowboys fans out of the building. What y'all don't realize is that you stinking Philadelphia chicken sandwiches have unleashed the beast. You have awoken a sleeping giant. And now you have a problem. Okay. Like you have a legitimate problem here because you got no head coach, you got no starting quarterback, you got no cap space, and you got no hope of being anything in life except for a bunch of quitters. I'm so disgusted with you, Philly Notion. I'm surprised that you haven't apologized to me in person, but it's okay. I understand the way these things go sometimes because you have to hold your head in shame for what your nasty Philly disgusting turduckins did on national TV. But it's okay. I expect nothing less from the city of Philadelphia. I expect nothing less. And by the way, you did us a favor because we got a better draft pick, not like this football team here. We got a better draft pick out of it, and we still didn't get swept by nobody this year. So I feel pretty good about the whole situation all in all.
And I want to say something quick, man. Shouts out to my guy, Philly Notion, because before the Eagles and Cowboys played that first game, we had a huge Eagles versus Cowboys matchup. Now, a lot of Eagles fans were sitting on their high horse about winning the division and all this, but I can't find them guys, though, man. They talking about basketball right now, so Philly Notion is the only one who's still here standing, man. So shouts out to my guy, Philly Notion. Everybody else got talking about the Sixers and whatnot because they talking about, tanking ain't in the Eagles culture. Oh, it ain't? For real, though. Hey, we saw them tank, man. Clearly, no debate.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't think that's in Philly's. I don't think that's in Philly's culture. I think it's just in Doug Peterson culture because I saw the sideline of that game. I saw the Philadelphia Eagles players, man, and they wanted to punch that head coach in the face. And I'll be honest with you, I don't blame him at all because that was a sucker move that he did. It was a sucker move. Players want to win. It don't matter what the record is. It's someone who coached football, who's played football at a semi-professional level. I don't ever want to be embarrassed on TV. I don't want to be embarrassed in front of one friend, let alone every one of my friends watching on TV. So I don't think that's in Philadelphia's culture. I just think that was your bum head coach who made a really, really bad decision.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in there. Y'all, hey, don't act brand new. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't talking about it before the game. Listen, y'all knew the tank was coming. Everything about the tank was written on the wall. Listen, why would we want to allow Dallas, y'all bums, into the division? Psych, ain't happening. We wanted to let the Giants in. Y'all know that ain't happening. Hey, Washington, we gonna let y'all make it because we know y'all sorry. We knew y'all.
Okay.
We ain't even gonna act like we ain't know that was coming. So, hey, listen, for the betterment of this organization, we all know, hey, look, Doug Peterson, he had to take one on the chin. He took one all the way on the chin for that one. But again, we knew it was coming. I'm not shocked my team did it. Yeah, it was a little embarrassing because, again, you know, look, that players were dejected. They should have gave a speech announcement before the game. Listen, we about to go ahead and perform this tank. Let's put Nate Sudfeld in from the beginning. Let's ride the tank out early. Right. They didn't tank right. Unfortunately, that cost Doug, you know, his job. You want to call it that? Now we looking at some other, you know, repercussions right now. So, again, hey, listen, for that number 6 pick, hey, yes, sir, it made a whole lot of sense. We were already eliminated. Again, I knew it was coming. Yeah, it ain't no.
They're gonna blow it anyways. They're gonna blow it.
They pick another quarterback. It's gonna be hilarious. They about to pick another quarterback too. It's gonna be great.
Oh my goodness! They do something like that. That'd be crazy.
So,
well, Philly already crazy now.
Right.
You already know, man. My whole thoughts on it, man. It was embarrassing. Yes, as an Eagle fan to watch and have to embrace, but honestly, we knew it was coming. I just ain't think my team was bold enough to do it on the national television like that. So it is what it is.
It was a good game. It was a good game too.
It was a good game. It was a real good game, man. Until they pulled that nonsense. I got a question for you, though, Notion. So at the end of that game, right? The game ends. Y'all successfully tank. Y'all are embarrassed. Okay, you can see the feathers falling off of the Eagle logo. Like there's like so it looked like the Eagle was molting. The feathers just falling off. Did you think at the end of that game, Doug Peterson about to be out of here? Like, did you think that?
Honestly, I didn't. I thought that was gonna save Doug's job. I thought honestly there had to be some kind of talking within the organization. The writing was on the wall. I mean, it was talked about all week. Hey, will the Eagles tank? Look, I know they had to have a conversation about it. But again, honestly, which is going to bring us on our next topic, fellas, because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of this cause for this mess we got going on in Philly is because of our GM. And right now, listen, I don't know how confident all of y'all feel about y'all's GM situation, but hey, I'm going to tell you right now, we nervous.
What's the GM?
You know what a GM is. It's something y'all don't got.
Yeah, I know. We ain't got one.
That's something y'all hope y'all get.
Hey, y'all got to let me know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Hey, pretty much we'll start with you, Pest. I know, y'all got some GM concerns, issues. I don't know. Dave Gettleman, I don't know. He might be safe. I don't know. But how do you feel about your current GM and the current moves they're currently making?
I mean, so when I'm looking at my team, when I'm looking at like my roster or whatever, I'm concerned about our offense, right? I always thought our defense was going to be fine, and then when I just kind of look over the entire season and how we ended up where we are, right? I just wait a minute, hold on a second, time out. RK is in the building. With Ugg boots and pumpkin spice lattes for everybody. What's going on with you, RK? How you doing today? How are you doing? I just got a question for you. Did you make your way downtown? Were you walking fast? Did faces pass when you were homebound? That's all I want to know.
But salute RK this thing.
But back to the point. I'm concerned about our offense, and I'm really concerned about what we're going to do in regards to free agency. The problem is that with the salary cap situation the way it is, I don't know if we got enough money to really make a lot of moves and keep some of the people that I want us to keep. So, like, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not going to lie. Now, I don't hate my general manager, right? I don't love him either, but I don't hate our general manager. I just hope that you know, he allows our coaching staff to be involved in what we're trying to do, because that's like at the end of the day, you want your coaches to be happy with the roster that they have to coach. So I think we're okay. Maybe. We're just gonna wait and see, man.
Hey, I'll take it next real quick. You know what I'm saying? Are you go ahead, Simple. Let them know next. Hey, let us know what's going on in Washington. We done saw.
Man, we quiet right. We
Washington scandal land. Let us know.
we a little quiet right now, but we've been making moves, you know, here and there in the front office, you know. Long as one person stay out the way is Dan Snyder. That's it. If he stand out the way of all the other stuff, we should be straight. You feel me? We should be straight. But it's hard to say. That man gets off the boat, he might get off the boat. He said, man, you know what? I want to trade for a whole first round pick. You know, a whole first round pick. Go ahead, trade up and go ahead and do your thing. But I can't do what I can't deal with Dan Snyder at the helm. It's just so hard for me, man. It for the last 20 years I've been watching them. It's been tough. You know, spending all this money. Dan Snyder spending all this money with Albert Hainsworth. You can go back. You can go back to all the years that we've been spending money, and it's ridiculous. So let Ron Rivera do his thing, and we can settle it from there. You feel me?
Hey,
so
y'all got a whole lot of stuff to work out. I understand that. Again, we're gonna talk about a little draft, a little draft talk real quick too in a bit. But I think, a lot of tales is gonna tell what y'all GM, depending on what y'all do in this draft also. So we gonna see. My guy said we lit. I can't even do it like my guy, but you already know. Hey, Jay, you know, bro. Hey, how you feeling on your GM, whatever y'all got in Dallas land?
We ain't got no GM, man. We ain't got no GM. We got a business owner making football decisions, man. That's where we at right now, man. I feel like right now a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans could probably agree. We've been ran like a business brand like Apple or, like Microsoft. We're not being ran like a football organization. So unless you live under a rock, y'all understand what's going on with our quarterback, Dak Prescott, man. We don't know where this thing is going to go, be honest with you. At this point, I think it's probably a 30% chance that Dak Prescott will be the future quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, unless there's some type of miracle and they come to meet each other halfway. But we've seen what's been going on this offseason is very sloppy. And it's only been about 3 days in, and it's been sloppy, man. We got, our quarterback following Washington on Instagram, just doing little stunts. We leaving the quarterback out of the hype video, just all these little subtle jabs, man. So I don't see any ground being gained when it comes to his contract with Dak Prescott, which can definitely throw our franchise back into a loop, man. And I feel like right now, Jerry Jones is not really running the show like we've been accustomed. It's more Stephen Jones. And unlike Big Sip saying, spending money, that's no longer the idea of what we do in Dallas. We are very cheap. We like to bargain shop when it comes to free agency. We bargain shopping when it comes to our own players and our own organization. So I really don't know what this offseason is going to hold. I feel like, honestly, Dak Prescott will probably be franchise tag. We're going to drag this thing on out all summer. We're going to get some low-tier free agents, probably sign me or something at, for linebacker. And we're going to try to make it work and just piece these puzzles together, man. But I don't know, man. I would love to be sitting on my Dallas Cowboys high horse right now, but it's kind of hard, man, knowing that we possibly cannot have our quarterback for the foreseeable future, man. So this is what it is. But we still going to beat the Eagles, though.
Man, y'all trash.
Ben DiNucci almost did it, man. So whoever you put back there, it ain't that far of a stretch. So.
Hey, I can't even hold y'all. Listen, we know how the season went last year. 4 wins ain't gonna cut it. It is what it is. Straight sorry trash juice. That's why we got this number 6 pick, though. But hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, my GM, in Philly land, we already know what it is. Howie Roseman. Hey, listen, we need to lock this man into the broom closet come draft day. We done seen the controversy. He's already caused our team making ridiculous picks. I'm trying to figure out right now, and I don't know. I'm hoping it's to scout the wide receivers, but evidently the Eagles were at Trevor Lawrence's pro day. For what? What are we doing at Trevor Lawrence's pro day? I don't know, fellas. I don't know.
He's quarterback,
man.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I thought we supposed to be in that subject,
They better
man.
be
We supposed to
scouting
be in
wide
that
receivers.
subject.
That's all I'm saying.
Y'all gonna pick a quarterback with the first round pick. Y'all gonna pick a quarterback with the second round pick. You'll pick a quarterback with a third round pick, and then with the fourth round pick, you're gonna get a kick. All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, it would not shock me that our GM will probably do something ridiculous like that. We done already seen it. But again, I'm sure hoping we got the number 6 pick. We don't do nothing ridiculous like that. But right now, a lot of this controversy, all this stuff that we got going on in Philly, everybody know Carson about to get up out of here. Listen, that was caused from our GM. So right now, our GM can't miss. We know Carson's about to get traded. He better work up a magnificent trade offer, because if he gets rid of him for some kind, for a bag of chips, please believe this whole Philadelphia Eagles fan base is going to be looking at Howie directly. So
But that's what he's worth, though.
That's supposedly.
Whether it's Pringles, whether sour cream and onions,
chips that's half eaten and stale. That's what he's worth.
Carson Wentz is still the best. Which, hey, let's go ahead and drop that in there real quick, because I'd like to know. Hey, listen, go ahead and tell me right now, who would y'all say the best quarterback in the division right now? I know it's an opinion base. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm about to counter argue all that. So I'd like to know just your thoughts right now. Currently, who's the best quarterback in the NFC East? My apologies.
Are we talking about someone actively signed to a team?
I knew you're gonna find that loophole.
Are we talking about someone that's actively signed to a team?
I knew you're gonna use that loophole.
It's Daniel Jones by default. Okay, I'm talking about someone actively signed to a team.
Yeah, I knew you're just some sharp guys, but y'all gonna find that loophole. But go ahead, man.
I mean, actively signed to a team is Daniel Jones. Okay, if we're talking about everyone who is a part of a team, it's still Daniel Jones, because I gotta see Dak. I gotta see Dak. I gotta see Dak after that gruesome injury of his. Okay, like, we can't sit here and pretend that Dak is gonna come back like it's Madden, because it may not happen. All right, it may not happen. So as it stands right now, I gotta say it's Daniel Jones by default, and that's no bias. But Dak is like right here, and if Dak is healthy, then it's Dak. Because I don't think Carson Wentz is that good. I'm sorry.
You know what?
There's no hate on the Eagles, right? Because Philly, you know that my least favorite team is not the Eagles. Okay, it's over here. It's this guy over here. It's this dude right here. This dude right here is my least favorite team. This dude right here, I don't even want to be sitting next to me. I want this dude to be up there or like over there somewhere, not right here. Okay, so I'm not hating on Wentz because he's an Eagle. I just personally don't think he's as good as advertising. I'm just saying.
What then? Real quick, I want to why is your fan base so quick to get Daniel Jones up out of there? If he's really that good, why is the Giant Nation giving Daniel Jones slack year after year? I tried to give him a pass last year.
I got the answer. I got the answer for that. I got the answer for that. You ready? I'm getting ready to shock all y'all. Y'all ready? Because Giants fan base is dumb as hell. They're just dumb as hell right now.
Yeah, so it's everybody. It's not just us.
They dumb as hell. And here's the thing. I'm not on the Daniel Jones train. Okay, I'm not a Daniel Jones fan necessarily. I don't think Daniel Jones is the savior or the answer, because he hasn't proved it to me yet. All right, but the fact of the matter is that he's here, and there's nothing that none of us can do about it. But everybody would rather cry because the Giants have been bad, right? And the Giants haven't won any games, so all they would prefer to do is cry and say, "Oh, everything's bad. There's never going to be any improvement." And it's like, yo, have y'all not been watching football for like the last 20 years? Like, right. It takes a while for teams to get good when they do this. And the problem is that we did this super drastically, And now you can fall off the cliff real fast, but getting back up to the top of that bad boy, it's not easy. And every single person that's in this live stream right now can attest to that. Like that's just the way it goes. That's how it works. Yeah. So my fan base is dumb as hell right now. It's unfortunate. And they're not going to act right again until the Giants start winning. Until then, everyone sucks. Fire everyone. Launch the stadium into like there are people, there are Giants fans that are squirt pooping on the stadium itself. It looks like a brick, and it's like, bro, it's just a building. Like it's just a building that they play football in. Who cares what the building looks like? But they're squirting pooping all over that.
Sometimes it kind of matters what your building look like. You know?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Wait a minute, hold on.
It's a building.
Giant
building with a
y'all just realistic about Daniel Jones. That's all that is. They just realistic, brother. Go and give him a pass. You know what it is. No, but hey, listen, Big Simple. I'd like to know real quick, just your thoughts. Hey, it is what it is. I'd like to hear somebody from Washington who you gonna call the best quarterback in the division.
Well, I can say Alex Smith. I can say Alex Smith. Now I know everybody think he's not the guy, you know, but Alex Smith is the guy. You know, he was the guy last year. He won the division. Okay. He won the division. And Alex Smith, what he done, you know, for the last couple of years, you know, he been dealing with that leg injury. Everybody know the story. You know, it took a lot out of him. It took a lot out of him when it comes down to it. So he put in the work, man. So I gotta say Alex Smith, man. Alex Smith first, and then maybe I can give Prescott.
Oh man,
I gotta give that Prescott the head, and then Jones, and then whoever Eagles quarterback gonna be from there, you know.
You punking me right now, Philly Notion? You punking me? Is Philly Notion punking me right now? Did this dude really say Alex Smith? Like if you'd have said Dak,
Alex Smith,
or even if you'd have said like Heineken, what's that dude's name?
I like Heineke, but he only played one game, man. Come on.
Alex Smith could barely walk at the end of the season.
He let that one man win, man. You let that one-legged man win, man. Come on now.
Oh, my God.
Come on, y'all. How y'all going to let that man win
I know I said Daniel Jones. I know I said Daniel Jones, but jeez.
Come on, man.
I know I said Daniel Jones, but jeez, man.
Y'all couldn't be that bad, bro.
Y'all barely beat a tanking Eagles team.
Look, one-legged man. He went on to the playoffs.
The Eagles showed up to the stadium with the bag for sale, and y'all almost sold it. Like,
hey,
what?
Hey, we take that free beverage, you know. We take the Philly cheese sandwich, you know. We chilling.
Chuck, I'd like to hear your thoughts, brother. You already know where this going.
It's obvious, bro. Dak Prescott is by far leaps and bounds the best quarterback in this division. On one leg, I'm taking one-legged Dak over any quarterback in our division, man. But 4,000 yards, proven winner, man, rookie of the year, like everything is there when it comes to Dak Prescott. And the only reason why, and I said this before, this NFC East race was even close, is because Dak went down. We would have been resting our starters by week 11 if he would have played. How bad this division was. So it is, man. Even as bad as our defense was, man.
I was going to say y'all didn't have any defense.
Y'all were 1-4.
Yeah, but we were striking 40 just like that. You go back and watch that Cleveland game, bro.
Yeah,
like 35, like he quick, man. And so that's why, man, Dallas, Dak Prescott and Dallas Cowboys, man, he's by far the best in the division. Now, secondly, I would have to say Philadelphia's backup quarterback and Jalen Hurts is the second best quarterback. I would choose him over Daniel Jones. I personally like Alex Smith. I like him historically, but just with his injuries, he just isn't what he was when he was in Kansas City. But Jalen Hurts over Danny Dimes any day of the week. but I feel like the Eagles are going to fumble that situation, so I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, man, if you're asking for the number one quarterback in the NFC East is Dak Prescott, because that's why we're frustrated as Cowboys fans. If you just get us our quarterback, we'll sweep through the division. We just got to worry about everybody else. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That's the hard part, is getting up to the Aaron Rodgers level and those type of guys, man. The Denny Jones, Dak owns them. Carson Wentz, Dak owns them. And whoever Washington's quarterback is, Dak owns them. So Dak Prescott.
Tuck is about to make me divorce my wife because she's a Cowboy.
Straight up. Man, you got a good one, man.
That might come over here.
Straight because my wife's a Cowboys fan.
You know?
Damn, man.
Hey,
and Dak's gonna be in the division for one more season, so we just focus it on next year.
Man, y'all holding on to that?
Wait. What if he don't sign that franchise tender though? What are y'all gonna do? Because he may not be about that life right now.
Then we can roll with Andy Dalton. I mean, he beat Philadelphia. He battled against the Giants. You know, Washington is the only team that gave us fits this year. Everybody else is kind of, is shaky.
Hold on a second. I just got a question for you. I just have a question for you.
Let's do it.
When Dak threw his ankle in a circle, right? Mm-hmm. When he threw his ankle in a circle, weren't we kicking the crap out of y'all? Like, weren't we beating y'all badly?
Y'all were up. Y'all wasn't beating us badly. Y'all were up.
We were beating
Garrett Gilbert saved y'all that game. That's right.
No, it was Andy Dalton came back. Here's the problem.
Whoa. And then I don't like to do this, right? Because as a player, I always say you leave it in your hands, right?
Right.
But at the tail end of the game, there were several no calls in the game that everyone said, yo, you got to make those calls, man. Even Cowboys fans was like, yo, you got to make those calls. So y'all was not looking at y'all was not looking that good with that.
Who's y'all offensive coordinator? Who's your offensive coordinator?
I gotta.
Hey,
man, this has been a pleasure, man. We're gonna go ahead and
exactly. Here's what happened that first game. Jason Garrett called the game of his life, man. He had trick plays. Jason Garrett was play calling his ass off that game, but it fizzled out, man. And that's what it is, man. Like I say, we're not worried about the Giants because here I say this: once y'all get Saquon back, I think y'all offense will be more dynamic than what it was right now. But yeah, man, Dak was in full control that game before he went down. Andy Dalton came in and simplified the game, won into that big strike to Michael Gallup. So it wasn't really that, man. It's just getting Dak healthy for the majority of the season. I feel like we were going to find a rhythm. Our defense was piss poor last year. That's where all the blame comes from. Offense, that ain't the issue. It's more the defensive side of the ball, man. But I feel like next year, the defense is going to take a leap forward. At least be average. Just be average. Don't be last. Be average.
With who? With who?
We're going to bring some of the players back, and I feel like Dan Quinn's going to simplify the defense a lot. I feel like they were just complicated and complex. I feel like we're going to attack that in the draft, which we'll talk about. But I need the Dallas Cowboys defense just to be office, and we can hang 40 on any team in the NFL's head if you sign Dak Prescott. I stand by that.
So here's a problem with that logic and that line of thinking, because right now the Dallas Cowboys have about $27 million in cap, and all 27 of that going to Dak. So how y'all getting?
Well, you think about it,
because there's only one team in this division right now that's got legit cap space, and that's there's this guy over here.
Right, you can make
the only one that's got legit cap space. So how
you can make the cap work? You can make the cat work, man.
Because we all now he's in more trouble than all of us, right?
Yeah, he's done.
That guy.
But how are y'all? How are y'all going to afford anyone other than Dak Prescott? Right?
You can make the money work, man. Because that's the whole problem with the Dak Prescott deal is Jerry wants to stretch it out to 6 or 7 years so he can lend the money out and work these other deals. Now, I feel like we're not going to get the top end free agents. We'll get some of these mid-tier guys. But you got to think about, even back to 2018, a lot of these guys that we had in-house, their defense was top 10, top 15. So the talent is there. It really just comes down to scheme. So I feel like the Dallas Cowboys can take a leap forward defensively, bring in some of these mid-tier guys, get things back to rolling. But I'm not really focused about the defense. If you give me Dak Prescott back, I say we have the most explosive offense in the entire NFL. That's including everyone here. I live in Kansas City, period.
Wait a minute. What about your offensive line, though?
Offensive line will be back healthy. Tyron Smith will be back healthy. Lyle Collins will be back healthy. A lot of our young starters that played last year, they got a full year of NFL reps under their belt. So now we add depth. You add Tyler Biadasz at the center position, Conor McGregor, Zach Martin being back healthy. Offensive line is there. Zeke, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Blake Jarwin coming back, Dak Prescott coming back. Oh, my God.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you this.
You got to
right
look
now.
into that right tackle situation.
That all sounds good, brother, but we all know the inevitable. Listen, y'all either going to overpay greatly for Dak, which, hey, that might happen, or, again, I think y'all might lowball him. I honestly think Jerry's a smart businessman, and I don't think he's going to overpay for Dak Prescott. Hey, listen, I don't know who.
We're going to lowball him. We're going to lowball him until we get to that deadline in July, and he's going to figure out, man, there ain't no other options out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to cave in and sign him. Because you think about it, that's how it typically happens. He always says deadlines make deals, right? He going to wait till he going to try every option. He going to try in the draft. He going to try it via trade, see what free agents out there, and he's going to fail. To find something like, man, we got no choice but to pay Dak Prescott this money in July, and we're going to move forward from there.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell y'all like that. Forget all that nonsense. We already know. Listen, we got both the best quarterbacks on the roster in the division. Let's go put it out there like that. Hey, listen, and the separation right now, this may be shocking to some. Listen, and honestly, it depends on what system is around which quarterback. But I do believe both our quarterbacks better than all y'all's whole division. Trash juice. But it is what it is. Look, Carson Wentz, if he has a proper system in place to help support him, listen, if he had that same kind of talent that Dak Prescott's working behind, please believe, I do believe Carson Wentz would be successful. And he'd be performing at some pretty high standards.
What changed as far as from y'all Super Bowl year to the following year?
Which changed?
What changed?
Aging players. We've had, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, one of the things our GM should have did a long time ago was cut bait with some of these aging players. We didn't do that soon enough. I'm going to tell you right now, like, just the whole, I would say our whole line, injuries, bro. I mean, like,
why'd y'all draft a quarterback in the second round last year?
Hey, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I still can't answer that question. That's how
because y'all not sold on Carson Wentz. That's the reason why.
Because Carson's not it.
That's it. He's far from it. Right. That's the reason why.
We facing the reality now, you know, as Eagle fans, we watching the torch be passed because, listen, right now, we haven't surrounded Carson with nothing around him, you know, since he's been in Philly. So, you know, I don't see us doing it now. Moving forward, but I do believe, hey, listen, if we're gonna design this offense, and honestly, we don't know, honestly, as an Eagle fan, what kind of offense we getting, because honestly, didn't know this coach's name before he was announced. But at the same time, listen,
y'all gonna be smart though. But y'all gonna be smart though.
Hey, listen, we sure are. If this coach comes with a new plan to try to keep everybody and play around their talent skill set, which that's something we didn't do last year as the Eagles. We didn't play to people's talent skills or none of that. So if we could do that with this new coaching staff this year, Jalen Hurts may do some damage in this division. I know y'all sleeping on him right now. You know, Washington. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can believe y'all beat us if y'all really want to. That's
Jalen Hurts is the fake Gucci belt Dak Prescott. He gonna be legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna fool you. It looks all right though. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look good.
Can Dak recover? Can he recover from this?
Again, he's on a water slide right now, chilling.
We seeing Carson go through a decline after injury. So listen, I gotta see it from Dak. We saw the talent. Yeah, statistically he's good. But again, this ain't fantasy football, fellas. This is all about wins and losses, and y'all know the vibe. So
I hope y'all keep wins. I want Wentz to be a starter in Philadelphia for a long time.
He gotta go.
We was having the ball. We was having the ball with Carson Wentz.
I love Wentz,
Hey, you know what, Tuck? I want to give you a little bit of insight on Dak Prescott's injury, right? Because I actually know what that injury is like firsthand. I broke my ankle almost the exact same way he broke his ankle when I was younger, right? And it looked exactly the same. That's why as soon as I saw him go down, I knew, like instantly, I was like, he's done.
Right.
That's actually a pretty easy injury to come back from. It's a relative, especially when you've got top-notch medical mofos and top-notch physical therapy, rehab, and whatnot. It takes a minute, right? We talking about a good seven-ish months to be like, okay, I feel good and I can run and I can do all that stuff, which we've seen him starting to do that. So I actually believe that he's going to come back and be just fine, right? But the problem is not will his ankle hold up. The problem is in here, right? Because there's nothing scarier than those first couple of hits. Right after you injure yourself like that, like that's the scariest.
And then the multi part of that is if he's franchise tagged too, that's definitely gonna. So you have the injury, like I need to protect my ankle, and y'all ain't giving me my money. So if Dak is franchise tagged next year going through the season, it's a wash for us because he's gonna be thinking secondhand. I just gotta get through the season and not get hurt. That's the main thing.
That might be an issue for y'all. That could be where the issue is. It's not necessarily his body. It's his mentality of I gotta protect myself. I got to get this bag. I don't want to.
Because even this year, the play he got hurt. Like he didn't have to scramble, but he was like, "All right, I'm gonna run stiff arm Logan Ryan doing the extra and went down." So next year, I'm going to I'm sliding.
Slide move. So hey, listen, I need to know, fellas, because we are creeping towards this draft, right? So real quick, I'd like to know, Big Symbol, kick this one off because I'd like to know specifically from you. Because hey, listen, I kind of know what your strengths are, but I need to know. What's your biggest weakness for your team heading into the draft? So I'm trying to get an idea. Hey, listen, what direction y'all looking? What's the biggest weakness y'all would say was as y'all heading into the draft?
Sure, our weakness is quarterback. Everybody know it. So we trying to it seemed like they trying to like find something at quarterback. They try to go for Matthew Stafford. As I heard, they was trying to go for him. And that didn't work out. So they looking into other people like Mariota and Derek Carr and all these other guys, so a trade might happen anytime. So in the draft,
Carson Wentz.
I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that one, man.
Don't you say he's great? Don't you say he's great? Grab him, Carson Wentz, man.
Hey, 3 first, you got him, bro.
That great right now.
3 first,
no, we can't do that. No. Y'all ain't gonna do that again. Y'all ain't gonna do that again with some Don McNabb. You feel me?
Hey, you already know. All right, so my man said quarterback. Okay, J-Tech, let me hear. I'm gonna hear from you, my guy. Let me know what's your biggest weakness for your team heading into this draft.
Well, I feel like our biggest weakness is the defense, of course. Now, what position's a huge argument right now amongst Cowboys Nation? A lot of people think it's the secondary, so they're aiming more towards the Caleb Farley types or the Patrick Surtains or J.C. Horn, who I'm a fan of. But I believe it's the defensive interior, which is the defensive tackle position because, as everybody knows, the run game is what we really struggled with. But I just don't see someone who is top 10 worthy at the defensive tackle position this draft. So I wouldn't address it. So I feel like the Cowboys are going to do 2 things. They're going to aim for one of the quarterbacks to be their insurance policy for Dak Prescott if it's there, whether it's a Zach Wilson or, a Trey Lance possibly, or, Trevor Lawrence may have had a wrist injury, going to be out for a little bit. Maybe he slides, but I doubt that much. Or I'm team BPA, which is the best player available. So if you're able to get a Kyle Pitts slide to you, or you're able to get one of these tackles in a Sewell or a Rashawn Slater, then you have to just go offense and then address the defense in the later rounds because there's a lot of depth at the positions that we need. So it really just depends on what we're focusing on. But defensive line, that's the main focus, especially right there in the interior because we got gouged on the run by everybody this year.
Yeah, we saw what y'all run defense looked like.
Easy money, as they called us, man.
Easy money, yeah.
Already. Hey, Pest, let us know, my guy. Hey, what's the biggest weakness for your team heading into the draft?
So it's obviously offense. We need wide receivers bad. We need wide receivers like Nicole Richie need 5 pounds. All right. It's terrible. It's unfortunate though, because the situation that we're in, right? We got these really good wide receivers, man. We got these really good wide receivers, and they probably gonna be going by the time it comes to us. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that we get one of them DK Metcalf type situations, right? Where couple teams pass on one of these bad boys and they slip to us, because I really, really want us to get a wide receiver that can create separation. I feel like this entire offseason should be dedicated on doing whatever we can to keep as much as this defense together, and finding offense, man. We need offense so bad. We need wide receivers so bad. Does anybody want Evan Ingram? Any of y'all interested? Listen, I got.
We're trying to trade our tight end.
I got a tight end that's a mismatch nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be a goon.
He is when he matches up against our linebackers, though.
I don't even know how he made it to the Pro Bowl, bro.
Anybody interested in the tight end? I got one for sale, man.
Oh man, listen. Hey, we already know. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would say the Eagles' biggest weakness heading into this draft. I mean, we definitely got to say, honestly, it's on the defensive side. I mean, we could argue between linebacker, in my opinion, or that secondary. I'm gonna go with the secondary as being our biggest, I would say, weakness point, specifically cornerback. Let's go ahead and circle it all the way down. So cornerback. Hey, look, yeah, but we ain't got nothing outside of Slay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, that's been an issue in Philly land for some time. That area has been a concern for us. It ain't make us feel no kind of better come after last year. So I definitely think some attention needs to be paid there. Now, of course, again, like I mentioned, our linebacker unit. Yeah, we gotta find something linebacker fix wise for the Eagles also, because right now, yeah, we had some players out there. Nate Gary, in my opinion, we got to have players out there that shouldn't even been on the field. Let's just gonna put it like that. Not even on the practice squad, in my opinion. But hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, defense, it should be an area of focus for us, but I don't believe it's gonna be our immediate priority. So hey, I'm interested to see. I know our teams are gonna be doing a lot of fixing of our weaknesses. I'm kind of like Tuck on this one. Listen, I'm best player available. I really ain't about drafting just to be fixing needs. But at the same time, I mean, if there's a stud there, hey, you might as well go and shoot your shot. So I need to know from you fellas, hey, who would you prefer your team to pick, hey, in the draft? We'll start with you, Pest. Hey, what pick y'all, and what number pick y'all got, matter of fact? Where y'all at? Is it
11?
At 11. Okay.
11.
Who y'all getting at number 11?
Oh, man. See, this
or
is...
you prefer them on your team.
Oh, man. See, this is why this is difficult, right? Because hold on, let me pull this up real quick. So I'm looking at some of the names. I'm looking at some of the big board, and I feel like Devonta Smith's not going to drop, right? Jamar Chase is probably not going to drop. He could though, right? He could, because if they thinking like you, Philly, because right now, like looking at this big board, they've got like Jamar Chase is the number 6. That's where Philly is at, right? But y'all early enough to grab a Surtain. So maybe y'all take Surtain, Jamar Chase falls, right? But I'm looking and I'm like, man, I really want one of these crazy wide receivers to fall. I hear a lot of people talk about getting Kyle Pitts, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want Kyle Pitts. I know he's a goon. I know he's nasty, but like, we need a wide receiver, man. I need a wide receiver, not a tight end. So like, I need one of these top wide receivers, or I need the best corner on the board. Like that's what I'm looking at. I can't say no names because it's too difficult for me to even tell right now. Whoever the best wide receiver is or the best corner, I'll take the best corner to pair him with Bradbury. Now we got a monster cornerback room. So I don't know.
Okay. So, hey, your number 11 pick, you on the clock? Who you pulling? All of them available. Who you getting?
I'm getting Devonta Smith.
Devontae Smith. Okay.
Devontae Smith. I think he's a goon. Right. I know he's small. I understand that, but I think he's a goon.
Okay. I can't even argue that. We already know Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah, hey, listen, he's gonna be a goon, man.
He's gonna be a beast. So we gonna see. Hey, listen, Washington, where y'all at? What pick y'all got? Let us know.
Oh, all right.
Y'all waiting a minute.
Yeah. We might trade our pick. I don't know.
That was worth it. Hope that was worth it.
I can say if Kyle Pitts slide down, I will pick him. That's only if he slide down. I don't think he's gonna slide down that far.
Ooh, yeah.
So
that's
yeah, that's
we
too
are
far.
Like 20, right? Y'all like
we had 19.
Yeah, I think y'all at 19.
Yeah,
19, 20, something like that.
Yeah, so
wee.
I want to get him, but it's impossible. But we need that we need that quarterback. We need a quarterback. If we don't get
quarterback at 19, unless like Mac Jones falls, maybe
right.
you get Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones.
I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard, but I know we need a linebacker. You know, maybe a linebacker in the first. If we might draft a linebacker, a middle linebacker, to boost our defense even more. You feel me? So if we do something like that, that'd be nice. You feel me? So a quarterback will help, and you know, maybe a left tackle somewhere around there. So anything.
You think you guys mortgage your future to maybe trade out with like the Jets or maybe the Dolphins? Maybe I'll get up to 2 or 3. I mean, it's going to cost y'all a lot.
It's going to cost us way too much.
Right.
It's going to cost us way. It's going to cost us way. We've been in that RG3 situation.
A couple of first, maybe a couple of seconds. I mean, you're talking about getting from 19 to 2. But if you can get one of these top quarterbacks, isn't it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it, but you know, if you're trying to make something happen, yeah, I'm going for it. You feel me? That's just a gone through. If you trying to go to the if you're trying to get somewhere like to the next level, like we hit the wild card, we trying to hit more. You feel me? So if we trying to do something, go for it. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. You know. So hey. What's next?
We know y'all picking, you know, a little late in the round, so y'all gonna have to wait a little bit. Y'all gonna have to, you know, get the scratch.
Don't let one of those jokers slide. Don't let them slide to us.
Hey, listen, y'all can get up. Y'all can get up there and do you know do what y'all did last time. Draft an Ohio State quarterback. You know, Justin Fields, man. Maybe he's sitting there. You move up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Hey. Somebody said something about Justin Fields. I wouldn't mind getting him. You know, somewhere like maybe we got to trade with somebody to get him, probably. But I wouldn't mind getting him.
So look, I need to know from J Tuck because I know y'all at number 10?
Yeah, we're at 10.
10. Okay, so who's your preferred pick? Hey, coming off J Tuck's board.
Yeah,
man. What's in your wish bag, man?
So if you follow me on Twitter, you follow me on my channel. Shouts out to my brother Nick's, man. We are the leaders of the Kyle Pitts gang, man. And it's been rough, man. A lot of people in Cowboy Nation has thrown us to the ringer, but we still standing and they slowly starting to migrate and see our point of view, man. If you're able to add a player like Kyle Pitts to our offense, because you got to think of it from two perspectives. I know you mentioned he's just a tight end. Don't think of him as a tight end. He's more of a wide receiver and tight end. So there's a possibility we're going to have to move on from Michael Gallup either this year or next year so that he gets the opportunity to move on from Michael Gallup, flex him out a little bit, maybe trade Michael Gallup for some capital to use for defensively, and he adds another weapon to our offense with Dak Prescott that we can utilize. Because our biggest struggle as Cowboys, you know, is really in the red zone. Kyle Pitts changes that. We got a big body, can throw it up there because we do have Blake Jarwin, which we were very high on, but he hasn't played much. ACL tear last year. So if you're able to get a player at 10 of like Kyle Pitts caliber, you definitely got to take it, add him with our weapons, man, and then we can address the defense in the later rounds. So I'm the leader of the Kyle Pitts train, man, and I feel like it's picking up steam right now. So if he comes to us now, I will say this, right? You know, when it comes to Kyle Pitts, I love Kyle Pitts. But personally, if you're just saying take everything out the picture, right, you give me Jamar Chase over anybody in this draft and say, let's go. Like, he's my number one guy. But a prototypical wide receiver, we don't need another one of those after because we got the best one last year. You know, add on Kyle Pitts, and then, you know, we can be full steams ahead, Team 40 burgers in the house.
Wait a minute, you don't want to grab one of these beast corners? You want to grab one of these beast corners?
There aren't any, because I've done numerous research. You talk about Patrick Surtain, Caleb Farley, and J.C. Horn. I feel like J.C. Horn is the best out of the three, to be honest with y'all, and I feel like he's going to be a later pick in that first round. But there's also players in the second round that we can always add, like, I'm a Florida State guy, Asante Samuel Jr., right? He's a perfect slot corner you can plug in, or Tyson Campbell. So there's other corners that can add depth. Also,
don't y'all need a boundary corner though?
Not really, because I think more than likely the Cowboys are going to bring Chido Awuzie back, and we already had Diggs last year, Anthony Brown. I don't think the secondary is the issue, because once our secondary got healthy last year, they played a lot better at the end of the season. It's really that front seven, man. So if we're going to do anything defensively, I would say either a defensive tackle or one of these linebackers, whether it's a Micah Parsons, Zaven Collins, Nick Bolton's one of my favorite from Missouri, one of those guys. Secondary corner position, I'm not really worried about that. And then we can get maybe a Richie Grant or Trayvon Moorick out of TCU later as a secondary position with the safety position. But a corner, man, I just don't see it. And I'm very pro corner. Like I was, granted, I got Zeke back here, but I was pro Jalen Ramsey. But I don't see a Jalen Ramsey in this draft. I can say, you know what, you get that guy, we lit. Nah, like last year, this is a different scenario. When I saw Chase Young, I'm like, damn, bro, you get Chase Young, you set. Like, I don't see any defensive players in the top 10 that you can really say that when you look at it. So I'm just like, I'm cool on defense. Give me my weapon, and we'll address the defense and fill in the gaps later as we go. So
I feel
Hey, I'm glad you mentioned Kyle Pitts, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like I've been hearing a lot on the Kyle Pitts. I know a lot of my fan base. Listen, Eagles, listen. Anything we can use as explosive, I've done heard it before. So I didn't heard the Kyle Pitts, potentially him being, more or less like a wide receiver. Right. Nah, for me, us at number 6, I'm gonna tell you right now, I want the best player available. And if Jamar Chase is sitting at number 6,
that's my biggest nightmare. Do not let Jamar Chase go to the Eagles, bro. Like that's all I really care about, bro.
Hey, yo, Jamar Chase and the Eagles. That's
exactly why we need to pick him. That's exactly why. I've heard our fan base talking about. I know we need defense also. We need O-line help. I wouldn't be shocked if my team. What's that? I think there's a prize like a lineman, Sewell or something like that.
Yeah, Penny Sewell.
Penny Sewell.
I wouldn't be shocked if he's sitting there if my team goes and picks. I ain't gonna lie, the trenches. That's the most important, part of a game. Period, in my opinion. But at the same time, listen, if Jamar Chase is sitting there at number 6, I'll take it. If he's not there, I'm sorry, Pest. We're going to go ahead and take Devontae Smith off your hands also. So I want some explosion.
Y'all need wide receiver help. Y'all do need wide receiver help. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all went wide receiver either.
Hey, it's looking as a high possibility just because, again, we haven't invested since Dallas, since y'all done snatched us up with CD last year. Hey, listen.
Hey, y'all could have Jefferson. That was y'all fault, though.
Y'all should have went.
Jefferson. Jefferson. I don't see how y'all don't get that guy.
So, I don't want us to miss this year. If Jamar Chase is sitting there at 6, I want the best player available. Take Jamar Chase. Don't get cute. Hey, I'm telling you right now, if we pick up some kind of experimental project, some kind of third-round developmental talent, like y'all did, Pest, because we ain't gonna act like we forgot what quarterback y'all picked with y'all's number 6 pick. Who was that? Daniel who? Listen.
Currently the best quarterback in
Trash juice.
In the division. And that's not saying much. Because I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is good. I'm just saying that right now, of all players who are currently signed to a team, okay, Daniel Jones is the best one. It's by default. Yeah. It's by default, okay?
Hey, listen. Hey, I appreciate all my fellas rocking on today, man. Again, man. Listen, these are my fellas I check out, of course, when I need to get my pulse of what's going on in the NFC East. So y'all make sure y'all, of course, go check their channels out. The links is in the description below. So y'all make sure y'all sub every last one of them up. Because, again, they putting out that work. And y'all know we got it trolling for the culture. But, hey, listen, we all know every last one of these content creators on here, they great at their work, but their teams is straight hot butt cheeks. So it is what it is. We ain't going to act like.
I gotta ask my man. So what y'all talking for Deron Payne, man? I heard y'all trying to, move on from Payne and Washington.
Nah, we ain't doing that right now. We ain't doing. We ain't doing.
You know what I'm saying? He want to talk
We
a little
ain't
bit.
doing that, man.
We
ain't doing that right now.
I want to check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? See what we
had
get.
to do a quick check.
Not yet. It's not hot yet.
I'm just curious. What's it gonna cost to get Van Der Esch, man? Y'all don't need him. What's it gonna cost to get Van Der Esch?
Look at that. We over here eating off scratch.
Y'all can have Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith tomorrow.
We'll take it, man. I'll give you a 5th round pick right now for both.
Y'all can take that off our hands.
Really?
Easily,
you ain't happy with them, man?
I feel like they reached their ceiling.
We're working on Dak Prescott right now, man.
Yeah,
we're working on Dak Prescott right now.
y'all trying to get Dak Prescott. Yeah, y'all trying to get Dak Prescott.
Y'all for Dak,
mess
bro.
around.
They gonna slide y'all for Dak, bro.
Football team. Ooh,
I know he will. Now it hurt. Man. I'll be sitting here with the stupid face on, man.
Dak go to that football team. Listen, Dak go to that football team. I might disappear for a season.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be tough. Hey, but listen. Fellas, again, we appreciate every last one of y'all for tuning in, gang, because ain't none of this possible without none of y'all's help and none of y'all push. So again, y'all make sure y'all check the fellas out. If y'all new to this ride, y'all know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Y'all know what it is, because that's exactly how we rocking, and we're going to keep kicking this. Hey, we're going to keep y'all updated on what's happening throughout this sorry division, hey, whether it's good or the bad. But, hey, gangs, fellas, y'all let them know where to find y'all at real quick on the way out, because y'all know what it is.
Yeah, man, I'll start off, man. It's your boy, J Tuck, man. Y'all can follow me on Twitter at JTuck151, man. I appreciate all the support. And also follow me on YouTube, Cowboys Fans Only. And we know Cowboys going to run the East next year. It is what it is. Appreciate you, my guys.
Always.
All right. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow, subscribe to me, Big Simple 422. Join the crew. It's me and you, Big Simple 422. One more time. You know how we do. We get down. Make sure y'all do it big, do it simple. We do it big and simple up in here, man. So you know how we do it, man.
Love it. I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Hey, y'all. Y'all already know, man. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, man. We don't rock with the same crew, but we rock with the same crew. So I mess with y'all heavily, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Philly Notion, for becoming my family over the course of this season. Me and Philly Notion stay trolling each other in the comment section. But y'all, listen, y'all can find me, man. YouTube is PTA Sports. On Twitch, it's also PTA Sports, man. I go on Twitch. I play Madden all the time. You can find me on Twitter. It's at Pestilence, PESTALANCE. You can find me on there. I'm always active on Twitter, and I'm always here for the smoke. And man, I appreciate all y'all. So I'll get up with you guys later.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Y'all already know what it is.
Definitely tap in, man, because this is the culture, man. This is the inside, man. We know the pulse of the team, pulse of the culture, man. So this is where the content comes from.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Absolutely. And make sure y'all follow me on Twitter too, man. Big Simple 422. And my Instagram, Big Simple. Overall, if y'all want to follow, you're gonna have a lot of fun if you follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. You feel me? So make sure y'all do that.
Be there.
Yes, sir. So, hey, gang, y'all know what it is, gang. We appreciate every last one of y'all. Hey, y'all make sure y'all stay safe. Hey, I'm out here in Texas. Y'all know right now we going through these storm surges, power going out left and right. It looked like I woke up, you know what I'm saying? It looked like I'm in Denver right now, and I am in Texas, and it don't make no sense. But, hey, gang, y'all stay safe out there. It's always Fly Eagles Fly on this channel. Hey, they know they trash, but we here for the culture. It's always love.
Wait, didn't y'all take last in the division though out of all of them? Yeah, exactly.
Hey, tankathon.
Y'all already know what it is, gang. But until next time, y'all know what it is. Gonna keep the notion.